the three important homes of a martial artist. Hi, welcome back, my friend. I hope you're having a great day as usual. Let's get straight into it. Now, you see my backyard. A lot of you recognize my backyard. This is a different portion of it. That pillar right there is where I do all the bodyweight rolls. The lion head stacked up. Got a big drum over here. It's my little nice zen spot. Sometimes I like to come here and just rock on this chair, think about life. Like I said, I'm like an astronaut. And I like to just go off into the abyss and adventure, explore, and come back with answers that I received while on my adventure. But this is the three homes of a martial artist. Not like Holmes, hey, what's up, Holmes? No, Holmes as a house, okay? This concept of homes, the three homes, is something that I just came up with, just kind of living my life. And it's a way for me to understand and kind of better guide my life and help me to just navigate everything. And I just want to pass this on to you. So, the three important homes to a martial artist. Number one, it's gonna be his dojo slash gym slash training hall. This is like the number one most important. All of these houses, homes are important. No really specific order, but I'm gonna lay it out in this order, okay? Number one, the dojo. That's gonna be important because he's gonna spend most of his time there just training. And for a lot of martial artists, whether you do taekwondo, even if you do boxing, like you kind of pick up the martial arts as a kid. So you're gonna grow up in this place. You're gonna spend a good amount of time in the dojo just learning skills, shaping your body, and just getting an understanding of how to relate yourself to others and relate yourself to strength, to power, to compassion, to being a teacher, to being a student. I mean, you kind of learn a lot within the dojo, in the training hall, and you're going to spend a lot of time there. So this is one of the most important places, the most important home of a martial artist, okay? You'll learn a lot of things there. Now, for me, because it's important, you gotta understand that you have to respect it. The training hall, the dojo, is a place that gives to you. This is a place where you become stronger. Like I said, it helps you to understand yourself. It helps you to understand your relationship with others. It helps you to, in so many ways, because the dojo, the training hall, gives so much to you. You have to respect it. You have to keep it clean. You have to keep it organized. You have to really leave whatever bullshit you have from your day-to-day life like at the door, and you gotta do your best to respect it. Even I was training a lot at UFC gym. I mean, it's just, gym membership. I go, I hit the bags, I run on the treadmill, whatever. One thing I always do, especially in the bag area, is like you gotta take off your shoes. At UFC gym, it's a rule. You kind of just take off your shoes, which is good. I take off my shoes in the punching bag area. I'll take off my shoes. I'll kind of like bow. I'll do a little os. I'll bow. I'll do my training. I'll be all sweaty, whatever. I'll grab, they have cleaning supplies. I'll grab the cleaning supplies. I'll spray down the bags that I was punching. I'll wipe it down because I'm all drenched in sweat. I'll wipe it down. I'll grab the mop. I'll spray everything. If they don't have a mop, I'll just use the napkins that are provided. I'll wipe up the mats. As soon as I exit the mat, I turn to the bags. Bow again, because the punching bag area gave me so much. It gave me so much. It allows me the time and the ability to express this power within me. And like I said, it gives me so much, so I gotta respect it. I bow to it. Even, when I'm on the elliptical or the Stairmaster, I'll kind of like get off. I'll wipe down the machine. I'll get off. I'll kind of give like a little bow, so people are not really like freaked out about it. Like, what is this guy? Hi. I just kind of give a little nod to it because it gives me so much. The elliptical, the weights, whatever, it enhances my life. It creates this muscle. It helps with the speed. The punching bags help with just building my car. It gives me so much. And a lot of times, as human beings, we kind of take things for granted and we forget about that these things, these equipment, the food that we eat, it's nourishing our bodies. And just, out of respect, just kind of give a little bow. That's why I like to live my life as a martial artist. It helps me to understand respect more. So that's an important house. House number one, the dojo. Even when we go to Chinese lion dancing, you're taught to salute at the door. You're taught to salute to the instructor. Same thing. I teach the kids, but still, there's the senior guys. I gotta salute to them, and it's just a sign of respect. These guys give me so much. They've been teaching me a lot about China. They even let me take the practice head home. Like I get to practice at home. Like everything gives to you. You gotta understand this, and for you to really feel the positivity, the gains that you can make from the dojo, the gym, where you lift weights, whether you're a power lifter, taekwondo, you're a swimmer, you got to learn to respect these things. And one good way to respect it is just take care of it. As a martial artist, the training hall, your dojo, that is your first home. So take care of it, respect it, okay? That's house number one. Now, house number two will be your actual house. Like I said in the previous video, your house, where you live, you sleep, you eat, that's the place where you recharge your batteries, where you sit in your place of meditation. You come up with new plans, you come up with new ideas of what you want to do next. What you do here in this, your actual living space, your house, will dictate how you move about in the world. And it will also dictate what happens to you out in the world. If your house is out of order, I will guarantee when you go out into the world and you face some problems, you won't have the mental clarity to get over these situations easily because your house is chaotic. Your house is chaotic, your mind is chaotic. You go out into the world, you're going to respond to everything in a chaotic way. Your house, your actual house, is a direct reflection of what you do day to day. Please excuse me. It's a truck. It's a little loud at my house, but like I said, because my house is in orderly, my girlfriend does her best to make it as zen as possible, and I do my best to keep it clean and nice and zen as possible. So I have this clarity of mind to make these videos, to write whatever I write. I got a blog now. You can go onto the website. I've been writing some blogs, to write the Instagram post. I do my best to keep everything nice and orderly here, so that way when I go out into the world, whatever problems that I face with anything, I'm able to kind of have clarity and understanding to it because I keep my home orderly. So this is the second most important home of the martial artist, your actual home. And like I said, if you don't have your house in order and your relationships with the people in the house in order, you will use everything outside of your house as a way to unload your baggage, okay? And you don't want that. The dojo is a place for you to gain strength. If the actual home that you're sleeping in, where you recharge, you refuel your body, if that place is not orderly, you're gonna go to the dojo and you're gonna unload all that baggage, and you won't be able to get all this good strength, positivity, wisdom to live day to day and to pass these things on. You're gonna have flawed relationships because your house is not in order. So like I said, you gotta make sure that you learn how to communicate. So if your house is not in order, you don't know how to communicate with your loved ones, you don't know how to organize your day, you don't know how to plan, how to just do your dishes, then do this, then do that, it will show when you walk out of your house, okay? And like I said, what a man doesn't get in his house, in his home, he's gonna go out into the world and try to take it from there. So if you don't have validation of being a man in your own household, you're gonna seek validation of being a man outside of your home. And sometimes that can lead to violence, drugs, creating a gang that just, all this anger and this resentment. It all starts in your actual home. So this is the second most important home to a martial artist, his actual home. Make sure it's orderly, it's organized. You do your best to communicate with the people that live within your home. Just have nice harmony, nice flowing thoughts about everybody that you live with, and just try to be your best to be a positive contributor to your actual home. Now, the third home. This one is the most important. Out of the first two, this one is going to be important. The most important to a martial artist. Your third home, the most important one, is you, your body, and your mind. This one was a hard one for me to understand. And through my life, and just through living life and my experiences, this one is the home that you're gonna continuously shape for the rest of your life. Moving from place to place helped me to understand that no matter where you are, that's where you are. And as a martial artist, you gotta understand that, when I was fighting, I fought in different venues, like different like ballrooms. And no matter where I went, where I fought, whatever, this arena, that arena, my skills were always going to be with me. My skills, my training, what I knew. And, whether I flew out outer island or like you got to fight in the mainland, no matter where I was, my training, my skills were always with me. And, becoming a man and as a father, I forgot that concept. But now, being my age 34 and like having these experiences, that you got to understand that you and you alone is one of the most important things, dude. Your body is like the container for your mind. If you take care of your body will take care of your mind. And if you take care of this, you constantly feed it with positivity and you just try to like let go of whatever resentments, whatever anger, whatever violence. You're going to start to understand that no matter where you go, whatever you are, it's going to reflect in your outer circumstances. So the most important home will always be you. Build you, feed you. And when you feed you, you gotta be selfish. I hate to say it. It's when you build you and you become extremely selfish about you and you do your best to use your selfishness to build yourself of strength, love, positivity, compassion, understanding, you fill yourself up. Then when you go out into the world, into these relationships with your lover, your friends, anyone, you don't take. They don't have to complete you. There's no like exchange. I don't have to use anybody else to complete me. All I'm doing now, because I continuously, day after day, journal, exercise, watch what I eat, exercise more, read more, because I'm continuously filling myself, building this home. When I go to teach the kids at line dancing, when I sleep with my girlfriend at night, when I'm spending time with my kids, I'm able to kind of be present and give to them. And as a man, that's his job, dude. His job is not to take, but to give. And the only way for a man to fulfill his duty is he gotta understand that he has to build him first. So that way, when he steps out into the world, he's not trying to take from anybody. And when a man is strong and he's violent and he doesn't understand this, when he takes from others, it can be very destructive. And I know, because like I've done it, and I've done it to the people close to me, and it's not a nice thing. And me, just being on this path of, some people can say like, Ches, you turned into a pussy. You're just talking about like positivity and happy wushy-washa. I mean, I hate to say it is what it is, but you would rather have me being this nice guy than me just trying to take your energy and like trying to make you feel bad about yourself, all right? So that is the most important home of the martial artist. So number one, first and foremost, the first most important home that you need to build as a martial artist is yourself. Your body. Take care of your body. It doesn't have to be boxing. It doesn't have to be taekwondo, kung fu, Chinese lion dancing. It can be yoga. It can be jogging. It could be Pilates. Do something to circulate the blood within your body and to like circulate this energy. That way you don't accumulate too much unnecessary fat. You don't feel sluggish. Circulation. That is the name of the game. Build your body to like have good circulation. Read good books. Go to like seminars. Go wherever people are talking positivity, okay? build that home first. Number one, the most important home to a martial artist is his body and his mind. Number two is his actual home. Make sure your house is orderly, cleaned, and set your house in a way where you have total mental clarity, total peace, and that way when you go out into the world, you know, you do what you do, you come back, it's a nice loving space, you're able to recharge, you're able to rebuild yourself, and you can do it all over again. And number three is your dojo slash training space. Be sure to just keep that organized as well. Do what you can to enhance your dojo, your training place, because that place builds your body, the first home. And it becomes a complete circle. As you can see, when you get better at understanding this concept of the three homes, your dojo, your actual home, and your body, they're all gonna start melding into one. Obviously, as you can see, where I live is where I train, and where I train is where I work, and where I work and where I train is where I build this body. Now, as you can see, the yin and yang with me, full circle, training, the dojo, where I work, where I build my body, everything is in one place, and I can just slowly circulate that positivity, that strength, that power to continue to steamroll my motivation to build and build and build and build. Once you get an understanding of the concept of these three homes, your life can dramatically change, all right? And just always remember, train hard and be kind. Let's go.